Sweet. Give me just a second, you guys. Just got my phone to do what I need it to do. Trying to get it so I can pop. Give me 1 second. Is the view sideways or is it straight up and down? You guys, is the view correct? Can you watch it straight or do you have to tilt your camera or your phone? No, it's okay. But can you see correctly? Does it look okay? Or do I need to turn the phone? Hi, Deneen. Okay. Well, welcome by, you guys. Welcome by. I appreciate you for all stopping by. I know other people are on, so I get it. If you're gonna split or do whatever, because share time, and I get it. But we're gonna. I got Culver's Patreon bag in, and I want to do some panning. So I'm gonna do it. It's called the American Badass. It says 0.125 on the bottom, so we'll see what we pull out of it. Um, yeah, yeah. Let's classify and let's find some shiny. I haven't panned in a little while, so I want to get some stuff going. And I won To's dono bag today, his donation bag. So I've got a bag of his pay dirt coming from him as well. That was pretty cool. But let's open this up. Let's classify it and let's see what we got here. It's good dirt. Any other kind of dirt out there? Let's see what we can find here. I don't think we're gonna need much. In here. This one's called the American Badass. So we'll see how badass it is. Culver always has really good dirt, so I can't wait to do it. It is his Patreon bag, so I do see quite a bit of hematite in there. Oh, look at that. I got me a buffalo nickel. That's pretty cool. Thanks, Culver. Nice piece of quartz. My daughter will love that. She's a rock hound, so that's plus or minus what you call this kitchen strainer. Plus or minus kitchen strainer. So I don't think we need to do much more than that. We'll put this off to the side and we'll scoop that in and we'll start getting some rocks washed and see what kind of gold we can find, because I am eager. I want to find some shiny. I hope you all want to find some shiny too. Pretty clean material. Hasn't changed the color of the water. And off we go. So nice to finally pan something. I haven't panned something in about a week and a half, 2 weeks. Starting to feel the itch. Just glad this came in when it did. Thank you, Culver. There are a few people here that are in and out of my channel, in and out of other channels in the community that are Patreon owners like Culver. You know, there's Culver, there's Tio, and a few others. Just those ones are off the top of my head. Got a lot of hematite in here. Don't see any gold in this pan. That's okay. We've got a lot of pans to go. So let's we'll separate that hematite next time. So how is everybody tonight? You guys talk to me. Did chat just go dead or what? You all there? Am I doing this by myself? Thinking I'm live. Hello? Anybody out there? Come on, somebody give me a thumbs up or something. Oh, no problem. That's fine. And I'm okay with that. I'm just glad I'm still alive here. Jay Sonoda, how are you? Thank you, Deneen. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody who's here. So thank you all very much. And like I said, I get it. I just want to make sure I wasn't here by myself doing this thinking that I had an audience when I didn't. Yeah. I and even if I was, it's okay. I just didn't want to, you know, be carrying on as if I was talking to somebody knowing that I was by myself. It's just kind of an eerie feeling sometimes when you think you have an audience and you just don't quite know. Because the only way I can tell, because I'm not behind my phone, is to look at my TV, which I have on my channel so I can follow chat. So when it goes dark, I'm dark and I can't see anything. Oh, it'd be super cool if I found just like a big, huge picker or small nug in this classification, but it's only guaranteed a 0.125. So we'll see if I find anything, honestly, in this classification. Hi, Evan. How are you? Deneen, why do you not blue on my... What is Deneen 002? All right. Let's get back to Panda. You are so very welcome. Your new coin channel you started. That's exciting. Super cool. Holy crap, I think I found a piece of gold up in the corner over there that's pretty large. I'm pretty sure I keep moving it down further, but I'm pretty sure there's a pretty good sized piece of gold in there. I could be wrong. We'll find out in a second here. Culver prospecting? You know exactly what we're talking about. Look at that. Look at that, you guys. Not a bad picker. I must have found something. I think this is a sliver of wire gold. There as well. So not bad. We did find something in that classification, which is cool. More than I thought we were going to find, just by the way it was going. So that's awesome. Oh my goodness. Almost wish my daughter was here to help me with this. I'm just kidding. But no, I don't know why this little sliver's being such a pain. Holding the snuffer bottle at the wrong angle. Pull this picker out. Are gold in fillings worth money? Depends on the quality of the gold, but I would imagine so. And gold sold by weight and purity. One of the coin shops I go to, a mortician comes in there and sells him the gold from the teeth and all that other stuff. Platinum and the screws and yes, I'm a gold digger. Aren't you? Let's start on the smaller classification and see what kind of gold we can find in this dirt. Now this is a little dirtier, much dirtier than the larger classification. They can't be 24 karat, buddy. They're never 24 karat. Just like coins, on 24 karat coins, if they get dinged, they're soft. You can't put 24 karat gold in teeth, dude. It's too soft. It wouldn't be able to chew stuff. It'd break off and deform and stuff. Plus, it's warm, and as it gets warm, it's easier to move. Especially if it's that pure. It's like 22 karat normally. They have to have something else in there to make it hard. I've never seen it be 24 karat. That would be nuts if they were, though. Are the ones you've seen 24 karat gold? That's nuts. Yeah, it's too soft. All the ones I've ever seen have always been like 22 karat. But I guess it depends on, I don't know, where they're being made, who's making them, and how much you're paying for them, I guess. But it's always been my experience. They've always been like 22 karat. 22 karat, see, 22 to 24. Yeah, 24 is pretty soft, especially when it comes to mouth stuff. But it's like 24 karat gold coins are so soft. It's best to have them in some sort of protector. Let's see what we can find for some gold. Finish painting this back, see what we can find for shinier there. I'm sure there's going to be something. Well, I hope there's going to be something. What? There is one small piece of gold up there. Right there. Very small piece of gold. But we've got a lot of dirt to go still. I'm in your first whatnot video. You mean like your win? You've had a pretty good luck on my channel over on whatnot. Yeah, yeah, that's cool. I'll watch it when you post it. Hopefully we can find a little more shiny in this one. I say we probably got about another 2 to 3 pans of dirt. What does that mean? Part 2 got filmed next month. Thanks, Deneen. Oh, I'm in the part 1 video. So part 2 videos next month. So what does that mean? You're going online, you're going on whatnot, you're gonna do another couple of purchases and see what kind of win you can get and make a video on it. Oh. That's cool. Did you do just as good there as you did with me? Yes. Yeah, we're just here to pan some gold or pan some dirt and find some gold. That was a cool, nice little picker we found in the beginning, but there's no .10 or .125, so there's got to be gold stashed somewhere in this next couple of pans. Trying to find some shiny from Culver's pay dirt bag, one of his Patreon bags. Out of the first classification, we found actually a small little sliver of wire gold and a pretty decent sized picker. Not huge, not small, but made some noise in the pan when I dropped it. Yes, but the true question is, how much did you pay to win them? Because it's all a matter of your success rate. I can tell you all day long I bought something, but the true question is how much did I pay for it? $5 to $22 for what? Per try? Or total for all of that? Because that's too much for all of that. I don't believe that. And you are incredibly lucky and found somebody that had Slack chat just sleeping, because that doesn't happen very often. Now, the other day, I did walk into a channel on a randomizer, spun it twice. The first time I got a gram of silver for $13. The second time I spun it, I got a graded MS-70 duckbill. See if we can't find some shiny. I'm feeling a little unclimatic at this point. Hey, Goomba. What's going on, Gary? How are you? My AI turned on, which is ridiculous. So I'm sorry about that, guys. Yeah, so I had to get up and turn it off. So I'm sorry about that. I recently, in the last week, pulled over 10 ounces of silver. And I've paid well under spot for it. And I landed a 1921 P Walker 50-cent piece, which is insane. Those are $400 coins, $500 coins, depending on the grade. $20 coppers for $33. The crazy thing, dude, is you bought 20 ounces of copper for $33, and copper sells for like $7.48 a pound. But nice copper rounds, I get it because I've had a couple. So nothing in here either. I'm getting a little disappointed, but that doesn't mean anything. We're still not done yet, so we'll see how it goes. You just ordered a Clash Blast pay dirt bag. Gonna be good. The Blast bag is the 1 grammer, isn't it? Did you, Tim? That's exciting. Who'd you order it from? If you don't mind me asking. 1 gram with 5 out of 10 difficulty. B&B. Bob has really good pay dirt. So when he makes you a bag, it's really good. I've panned a lot of Bob's dirt. I've never had a complaint with any dirt that he has ever sold me. And I doubt you will either. That's awesome. Who gave you a shout out on his live? Klesh? Well, that's kind of crazy. Did you find gold on your pay dirt review? Oh, that's cool. Clutch has a lot of people that watch him, so that's cool that he gave you a shout out. I don't know what kind of crowd he runs with, but I can only imagine that, you know, I mean, he does charge a lot for his pay dirts, opposed to other places where you can get a gram pay dirt for $115 from someone, and he charges like $175 for his, or $155, depending on what kind of mood he's in. There's a piece of gold. Not a big one, but it's a piece of gold. I'm going to pan this back again just to make sure. Dude, you know what, Tim? You can watch 100 people do it 100 different ways, and just try it until you find your niche. But you know what? At the end of the day, as long as you find the gold that's in the dirt, it don't matter how your method is. Even if it's unorthodox or traditional, it don't matter as long as you're finding the gold that's in the dirt. At the end of the day, that's all that matters, man. So you do you, you find your niche, find gold. You know what I mean? Just, you can watch 100 different people do it 100 different ways, but at the end of the day, all of those ways might not be the best way for you, and how you process it. Just do it all, put it all together. You know what I mean? So don't get stuck too much on making sure that you have the right technique or anything else like that. Because look, you're panning it into a pan, you dry it out, you repan it, and find any gold that you might not have got the first time. The more you do it, the better you get. It's all practice and repetition, man. It's all practice and repetition. You've been watching people do it, so just hop in there, figure out your own technique, man, and get the shiny. I have faith in you. And let me ask you, did Bob know this is your first bag of pay dirt? Triple A, what's up, brother? Okay. Well, then he's not going to riddle you with a bunch of difficult gold to find on your first pay dirt bag. You know what I mean? He's going to be nice. I mean, he's seen me pan, so he would give me probably nowhere near as difficult as he would give somebody else, like other more seasoned panners, but I wouldn't imagine that he would give me just pickers. he would give me, smaller gold to find as well. But for somebody it's their first pay dirt bag, he's not going to give you a bunch of small stuff that you have to be struggling to get. He's going to give you larger pieces you're going to be able to find. And just take your time. What's up, AAA? What are you up to tonight, brother? And remember, man, you can just do it again. Do it over and over and over again until you find the amount that he says that you need to find. And if you want, put the gold back in the dirt, dry it out, start all over again, and see how you do on the second time you pan the bag all complete. I mean, look, man, it's all just whatever. It is what it is. You can pan the same bag of dirt 17 different times as you want. It doesn't matter. As long as you find the amount of gold you're supposed to find, and every time you pan it, it's less and less the amount of times you've got to pan it to find all the gold, then you're rocking. That's how I look at it, anyways. I mean, this is the end of it right here. And it was a guaranteed 0.125 bag. So there should be some gold here to add to the little bit of gold that I have in my snuffer bottle here to make it a 0.125. And Culver's really good about his stuff. So I'd imagine that he's going to have 0.125 in here, if not maybe a little more. Because it is a Patreon bag as well. So I'd imagine that he would make sure. He's a good guy, so we're gonna find out here in a second how much gold's in this last little bit of dirt. And there's a lot of blacker sands down here than there has been in the rest of it. So wouldn't surprise me if there is some more gold down here. Oh, well, thank you, Jason Oda. I appreciate that. So we'll see how much gold's in this last little bit here. And then we'll do a quick weigh up and we'll see how much gold we got total. And I'm assuming it's going to weigh 0.125, if not just a little more. And if I don't find that, I'll pan this whole thing again to see if there's any gold that I missed. And hopefully there is. And if there isn't, then I'll check it one more time after that. And if not, then I'll just message Culver. But I doubt that's going to be the case. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have gold in here in just a second. Plus, Culver's a man. He does really good pay dirts. So does T.O., so does Bob. But it depends on who's got what kind of gold at the times, too. Baron does pretty good pay dirts also. Sounds like Life of Gold here has been doing Klesh Gold pay dirts lately. No, I started off doing Klesh Gold pay dirts. And then found Miller Prospecting and then looked at his page and his top 5 and top 100. And you know where Klesh fell on the top 100? 105. Ha. He hit 100. Yeah, that's cool. We'll check this, make sure there's nothing else in here. I don't see anything else. Let's rinse this out real quick and we'll do a quick sniffer dump. See what we got. What do you mean you surprised him with his name? What does that mean? By using his name? Instead of just calling him Klesh? You called him Shane and you surprised him? So, that's what we got for gold. Not a whole lot there that needs to be. Right. So we're going to dry this really quick. See how much gold is here. Oh, I know he is. See if we got what we're supposed to. I'd imagine that with that picker we probably do. It just looks like. I'll be right back. He actually sent last month's and this month's Pater on the same run, I believe. Because I got 2 bags in the delivery. So we'll give that a second. We'll let the gold dry. And then we'll give her a weigh up, see where we're at. Oh, I appreciate you all coming and hanging out with me tonight. $12 watching still. Appreciate you guys. Who all's here right now? Can we sound off? Danine's here. Thank you, Danine. I know AJ's here. Jay Sonoda, thank you. So what do you think? How do you think I did? Do you think I missed some gold? Or do you think that's going to weigh the 0.125 based off of what you guys saw? What do you think? I think it's going to be close. I think I'm being a little optimistic. I don't know. We'll see. I'm always off on guessing the gold. So I'll think it looks light and it'll be heavy. That's just my luck. That's how I do it. Oh, I'm sure it will be. Right on. Had a pretty decent sized picker in there, so I'm sure with the picker and the for some reason I keep seeing the circle of death pop on and off on the screen. The buffering sign. No. No, it's not overheating. It's not dying. YouTube's just being weird lately. ATC was talking about it earlier. He was having a problem with YouTube also. And not that he was having a problem with it, but it was just acting weird. Mine's acting weird too. But it's just YouTube. Not liking us prospectors. I'm not even a prospector. I'm more like an enthusiast. Been bit by the bug. I'm a gold panner. scale right here. Got a scale right here. Weigh up some Gizzy. Find out how much we got. Still a greenhorn panner. That's funny. You're right. Not as good as some. Better than others. Just average. Nothing special. But you know what I will do? Is I pan it and I pan it until there ain't nothing left to pan. Now find all that shiny. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter, dude. It can be funny. My daughter and I panned a couple weekends ago live. We panned. ATC was there. Luminaries was there. TO was there. A whole bunch of people were watching. It was pretty cool. I panned a pan, and she's sitting there. She's like, "Dad, can I try?" And I'm like, "Sure." So we switched spots, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, this is the most wholesome father-daughter experience I've ever watched." Now I was teaching her, showing her on the spot when, how to do it, stratify, all that other stuff, which she already knows how to do, but just, coaching her along. And she did really good. She did really good. Luminaries, when she did her first panning experience a couple days ago, she mentioned how good Skylar's my daughter, how good Skylar's snuffer skills were, or snuffer bottle skills. I thought that was cool. Everybody was telling her how good she was doing because she was finding all the gold. She was washing it back and panning it back. It was pretty cool, man. It was pretty cool. It's not her first time panning. She's panned before, but she's only done it a handful of times. It's actually I'm pretty sure you can watch it. It might be still marked private, but I'll go make it public here when we're done. And if you guys are interested, you can watch her pan for some gold with me. It's pretty cool. She's a good kid, man. My kids, I could have done a whole lot worse. Trust me. Could have had a whole lot more problems than I do. Yeah, I'll go in and I'll make it public here if it's private. I'll go in and make it public here when I'm done. Justin, thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Go check that gold. I think we're just about dry, so we can be weighing up some gold, seeing where we're at. And yeah, we are dry. We set that there. Let's go ahead and move this thing out of the way. Move it into the other room for a second while we weigh up some gold and see where we're at with this. Now I'm pretty excited to find out how much gold's here. I always am. I love silver. I love gold too. And being able to pull it out of dirt is just awesome. Weighs 0.130. So it is on the mark. That picker's pretty chunky. .043 before the picker. Picker in. 0.133. Well, this is 0.133. Hold on. I wouldn't imagine that it'd be light. And if I ever had any issues, all I know is that I would just email James, and I know he would fix it if there was ever a problem. James is a really good guy. So look, good bag of dirt. Good bag of dirt. Easy to pan. Exciting. I love panning people in the community's dirt. Goomba, thanks for stopping by, Gary. I appreciate you. I should just shut up and weigh it first and then go from there. But nice bag of dirt. And like I said, he sent, I think he sent 2 months at once. Now this dirt, this Ghost Town pay dirt, Independence Pass, this is the same bag of pay dirt that I bought, or that I won from Miller, that was a 1/4 gram bag of dirt. And that thing literally, it was like my second or third non-clutch bag to ever pan, and it just rocked me. So I didn't pan it no more. I just set it in a tub and just let it dry out. And finally, I panned the other one a couple months ago, the rest of it, and did it again, and I found gold in it. And so this, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be the same stuff. And it was very, very clay-like. So I'll have to wash it a lot before I start panning it, and definitely take my time with it. But yeah, you did some California pay dirt the other day. Like stuff that was you bought online that was claimed to be from California. Oh, right on. Well, hey guys, thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna put that gold in a little container, and I'm gonna get heading off to bed. I gotta get some sleep. I work tomorrow. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Thank you very much. And I'll go in and I will make that other video here public. Jay Sonoda, are you still here? No, thanks for coming by, Deneen. I appreciate you. Triple A, you rock. I appreciate you too, brother. Jay Sonoda, I'm gonna go in and make that public so you can watch it. I think you said you wanted to watch it, so I'm gonna go make that public right now for you guys. And while I'm in there, I'll make this one public too. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all. I appreciate all you guys for being here. Um, yeah. Other than that, I stack silver. I stack gold. I stack my metals any way that I can find them. So stack what you can where you can, guys. Stack what you can where you can. Whether that be getting scrap copper piping that you found that you know is worth something, getting finding old scrap broken silver jewelry that ends up being something that you can buy at a discount. Uh, Going to thrift shops is a good place to find all that stuff too. But I buy my stuff at a local coin shop. He charges me like 10 cents over spot for my stuff. So if you go somewhere and build a relationship, it is definitely worth it. All right, you guys, I will see you on the other side. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, please do. I'll see you later, AJ.